Anyway, it'll be a good show. Welcome back to the Realist Podcast. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still laughing about my motherfucking day. About yeah, Diddy has. I think Diddy got off pretty good, man. I mean, shit. Consider all the shit he done did, all the scandal shit about Diddy, man. I'm gonna tell you that scandal is scandal, and thing is, I'm sorry, I'm going too fast getting to this shit, man. This shit is too funny to me. Oh my gosh, you people are so angry about this man. Why the fuck y'all want them to go so fucked up? Go out so bad. Damn. Oh man, did y'all see like what Cassie did? Like the shit that she was capitulating to, and how she was a little raging whore herself. I'm sorry. Excuse me. For entertainment purposes. Uh, all I'm saying is, I mean, seriously, trial is public. People can. I'm not trying to trash nobody. This show is not even to bash nothing, and not even the Diddler. Fuck, Lord knows he's. Yeah. All right, the Diddler. Okay. Puffy, Puffy is like Bill Cosby. He's like, he did a whole lot of good and a whole lot of bad. But why are we not understanding the capitulant parties? Why doesn't that have a goddamn a say in this whole equation? The capitulant parties that were literally, check it out. Yo, for real, for real. These people, these people like everything Diddy, they did everything Diddy. Now they want to be mad about everything Diddy. Like you did everything Diddy, because Diddy was that dude. Like, let's be clear, like that Diddy was that dude. I mean, at some point, I mean, all of us, you're a black man in this country, and you can see the type of influence that uh, the Diddler had. I mean, he never put his gayness out there or his homo bisexuality, whatever the hell you want to call it. This super freaky shit out here. He ain't never put it out there for everybody to see. So I guess he has some decorum, only with stars that he didn't have decorum with. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just like him. So, but he had to learn it from somewhere. People want to blame everybody. Oh God, he's such a monster. His mama is. You got to study his mom and his child. You got to study Diddy's mama, and you have to study his child. So you'll know that you're dealing with a man that has some real fragile places, but also the man really rose and did some very fucking wild shit. I mean, there's a lot of conspiracies and a lot of shit about Biggie, and I mean, you can believe all of it. I don't know. I don't function and believe. I only function on what I know. You know what I'm saying? So this show doesn't really function in talking about, did it sound like Meek Mill? Yeah, it did, but I don't know. There's a lot of that shit that came out with Kim Porter and her book. Does it sound true? Yeah, but I don't know, and I digress. See, let me tell you something, people, man. These celebrities do live a motherfucking lifestyle of Wow, crazy shit. I mean, I was never a celebrity. I probably never will be a celebrity. This is a grassroots YouTube show. People's gonna like me, people not gonna like me. But I would never sell my soul to be something I'm not. So that's out the fucking uh that's out the question for me. I'm too old for people and they bullshit. Trying to make me something I'm not. Nah, like I like being my authentic self. That's enough for me. For real, for real. So do I think some celebrities are really decent, great people? Fuck yeah, man. Yeah, of course. You don't get that way. Everything ain't perversion. Everything ain't, uh, you know, um, fucked up and destructive for people. Like if you think about the legacies of how people leave their marks, everything had a little dirt on it. I did 8 years in the Marine Corps. I've been through a lot of shit, a whole lot of shit in life. Uh, but my mission was to never hurt anybody or bring any harm to anybody. I just wanted to literally be a better version of myself. But see, Diddy was able to do it in a lot of ways. It made a lot of people be a better version of themselves, regardless of how he was able to. His situation fell out. So, I mean, that you gotta come on, man. You gotta leave some room for redemption. You wouldn't get the locks. You wouldn't have Craig Mack. I mean, he got a legacy of doing his artist dirty. You know what I'm saying? And shine. I mean, a lot of motherfuckers, but I was never close enough to even put myself in a position to think I can know what happened in them people's personal situations and perspectives and lives. So I don't gather that energy and absorb myself into that as if I was there and I know, because I don't know. There's a lot of truth to a lot of speculation and a lot of shit that people have to say, but at the end of the day, were you there? No. So, and people got money to pay themselves out of shit and do all kind of shit that they need to do and what they want to do for themselves. Uh, the Realist Podcast is the reason why this show is not based on the Sean Diddy Combs trial, Puffy, none of that shit. I had to speak about it simply because this is what y'all want people to talk about. But at the end of the day, this man was abused. Uh, his mother has a very peculiar history with him growing up as a young man. He has friends that have spoke about these things and have confirmed his upbringing. So there's video out there of Puffy being a motherfucking monster. Shit, I can't. If I put myself in Puffy's shoes, I would say, "Oh damn, I don't know what the fuck I do." Your mama got her ways, and you went to these Catholic priests. They done played with you, violated you, done things like they did to black men in slavery. See, the reason why I can never hate my mother, and me and my mother, I don't dislike my mother. Me and my mother are in a situation to where we can just love each other from a distance. Simply because I was protected, loved. None of those things ever happened to me because of my mother and her appreciation and love of the children. I don't give a damn how she did it. Cynthia Diane, she did it. And she did a lot of shit the right way. I don't give a damn what she did. When she got in her older age, it's okay. I love my mother forever. Because that's when you have to have the frame of mind to know how to love. The good times. Yeah. You understand that? See, when you're mature, being a mature person, they say Once a man or woman, twice a child. Shit, my mama started having kids when she was 14 years old. Mother managed to live a wonderful life right now today. So all I can do is say I love and salute my mother in every way forward in the continuum of life. But that does not alleviate the fact that we have our traumas and our hurts and our pains. But love conquers all. And that's what I understand and know now and every day in this day forward, even the days in the past. So my father has done things, you know, none but what he was allowed to do. My younger days, my father was a superhero. He had a Suzuki Jeep. We call it a Suzuki, but a Suzuki Jeep, you make it gallop like a truck because he had a stick steady shit, make it drive like a gallop like a truck, gallop like a horse, to gallop like a horse. Man, that was some of the greatest moments, man. You know how to make it smile. You still know how to do that. Me and my pops close there. And see, sometimes that's why you got to understand. I told y'all, these in-season and out-of-season people are very important for your life. You don't end up like Diddy. I don't have any remorse for him from from what he chose to do, but as a melanated man, a black man, you got to understand how many people were capitulant in this situation, male and female. Influence is one thing, dignity is another. So I told y'all I wouldn't hold you that long tonight for this show. And I just hope you, and I just wanted you to understand and know, like, I always look at things from a different perspective. And check this out. I'm gonna play some shit like, yeah, let me see, goddamn, Dick. I want y'all to hear it because it's very important that you understand who some people are. And to be honest with you, you wouldn't have a lot of these songs that I'm about to play without old the diddler. But no disrespect, you know, there's a lot of controversy behind him and Tupac, whole controversy behind him and, you know, murders, a whole lot of shit, man. This he has a, but I mean, R. Kelly, Biggie, you know, R. Kelly, Diddy, you know, all of the great music that we got. I just wanted to give you one thing, give you a reminder of the genius of the old diddler. Oh, no, it's great. Yeah, this album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from that called the police on when I was trying to make some money to feed my daughter. And all the niggas in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, salt and pepper and heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rappers like Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape hot. Smoking weed and damn blue, sipping on private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping dude? The hard, you never thought that hip hop would make it this far. Now I'm in the limelight cause I ride tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. One sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? East of sardines, pussy cheap, take a drink. Funk master, flux, love, fuck, smart schemes. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call a trip, say I'm the same wood. It's all good. And if you don't know, you say no. Nigga, something to you.
see, girls used to kiss me. Now they write letters but they miss me. I never thought it could happen, this rapping stuff. I was too used to packing cats and stuff. Now honey's plenty close like butter play coke. From the Mississippi down to the East Coast, combos and queens, and dope and beats. So I'm ceased to hear Biggie Smoke speak. Living right without fear. Put 5 carats in my baby girl ear. Lunches, interviews by the fool. Considered a fool, cause I dropped out of high school. Stereotypes of a black male misunderstood. And it's still all good. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
Yeah, you gotta give it up for the talent that came out of Diddy's reign, for real, man. Like I can go further with the locks and all of the Craig Macks of the world. A lot of people are dead. Lone, Shine, the Barbadian. Uh, oh, that man. You know, his whole accent changed and shit. It's wild. But you know, I'm a country boy, man. I'm a country boy from Pensacola, Florida, man. I don't know all that wild shit these old freaking. I'm like Kendrick Lamar, you know what I'm saying? I'm an indigenous motherfucker that be like, yo, man, they don't take all that. Like, I like pussy too now. I love to experiment with the woman body in a whole fuck ton of ways. But when it comes to that male presence, I'm good. Nah, I'm like, grotesque type of thing. You know, it's old fashioned. I think it's too much of that. I think the people like Diddy and his persuasion of bisexuality and how he drove like these little young dudes crazy. Uh, what's the little young boy name that made that song? I'm trying to think of his name. His name Bashir. I know about the actor Bashir. They say that boy got ruined. None of these little young kids. Not a sorry. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The boy that got the little song out there laying on Jamaican Island with Diddy and stuff and all of those shit. Man, that's awful, man. I mean, that's predatory. So I think all of that shit. When you think about how mad that shit make you, how a grown man can take a young man. You can make their own decisions. Understand that. You can't make Diddy guilty of a starving artist that he could feed. Uh, Whatever that fucking means to you. But anyway, does he deserve I don't fucking care. No, I'm just not upset that he's not doing forever in jail. It's not my duty to sit up here and destroy and tell you how disgusting this motherfucker. I don't know that man. He a freak. You know, you don't deserve to go to jail the rest of your life being a freak, especially when being people with capitulate. Like, come on, man. Like that's half of Hollywood is worse as his ass. Just accept the fact that these people get paid all this kind of fucking money to live the way that they live. So why can't Diddy have affluenza? He's been this way since he was a child. You can't. He probably the little dude got a Diddy got affluenza too. Then he been rich forever. Shit, his mama made sure he was rich forever. And made sure she did everything that she could do to make sure he followed in that way. It was orchestrated. So he got to do forever in jail for how he was and how he was built to be. That's bullshit. Y'all know it. You can say he was awful, but you can't put all the blame on him. He learned the shit from somewhere. And he was allowed to do it by who? People. People bigger than his ass. So he's going to sit up here and degrade this lost child. Like, you know, they got the same kind of story that most of our parents and people that or our elders. He's just one that showed us like, hey man, he went further than any one of us could. I couldn't take dick up that ass. I can't do it. I no, no, can't do it. That man went further than I could be. He still chose women, I guess, and I don't know. I'm not interested in the man side of the game. So I don't salute Diddy, but I just can't say that he's completely wrong. That's why he can't do that much time in jail for being a complete human being that he thought he was being because of what he was taught. That's different. That's different than everything that a lot of us know. You ain't never walked into a man's shoes and live that kind of way and shit. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a poe. I ain't poe. I'm not poor. That's a fucking lie. I'm a country boy. So a lot of things that I desire, I probably wouldn't even imagine the shit that Diddy and that the type of person. You grew up in New York City, like they say we country and slow and shit. I take that. I take being country and slow because some things I'm not willing to do simply because of my granddaddy, my grandmama, the way I was brought up, and what I know to be and I feel to be right and true. What I know for myself, the way I love myself, and I don't look at me in the way I look at women. I look at women honestly like a dog or a coyote or a wolf look at a snake. That's my nature. And I learned how to control my nature and look at women like they are who they are. Beautiful, wonderful, crafted human beings that God created, and they create us. That's a perspective. See, man, I look at men like me. You my homie, you my brother, you cool, you my pops, you my uncle. All right. No, I gotta go get some pussy. Yeah, that's how I look at life. Damn all that other shit. I'm an old fashioned man. 45 years old, been this way my whole life though. And I ain't gonna get nothing but like this the way I am now. So it's cool to not be so hasty and to judge individuals and people for who they are. That's the show tonight. And I hope you understand. I'm not the one to judge that I listen to a lot of the music that he put out. He got 112. You got all kind of fucking artists. Yeah, he manipulated the whole music industry. Gavin, I'm him a mic and shit. But manipulating the whole music industry, doing how you want to do it. Man, that shit powerful, man. And I admired him. I salute to the cat, man. I admired Diddy. I know. But it's a whole lot of little sissy boys out there that be acting like they not. And that's who y'all need to be afraid of because, you know, men out here, you women don't want the real men. Y'all want them boys that like that old whatever. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be horrible and disgusting and nothing like that. It's not the goal. I'm just trying to be real as I can, authentic as I can with you because these are real situations that people have to navigate through their whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I advise you to be who you are, be the best version of yourself, and be as real as you can be for you. But don't be misleading people and telling people untruths. That's not cool, man. Like that ain't even good. All right? My brother-in-law called me. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to get off the show. What's up, brother Tony? I'm about to end the show tonight. What's happening? All right, I'm gonna tell y'all something. My brother-in-law, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Because this fake part of the show. Because the show is over. Okay, so we're gonna end the show like this. Be who you are and take that into yourself and bring the best version of yourself out. So therefore you can be you and new. That's the show tonight. Now hold on. You know what's the best part? The wheel is go. Be cool, people. Take it easy and be smooth with it. But be you with it.